have a somewhat controversial opinion that the clothes that we wear is indicative of how we feel about ourselves. It's very rare that you will find a woman who thinks that she is beautiful and feels really good about herself wearing clothes that she just threw on without caring what she looks like. In part 4 of the Up Level Forever series, we are diving into the topic of our wardrobes, and we're going to be discussing how to create a closet full of clothes that we love to wear because they suit us, because they make us happy, and because they allow us to express ourselves in a way that is deliberate and true. I have created a Notion dashboard inspired by this series. You can find it in the description below. It has everything from a journal, habit trackers, and then resources that include everything from workout videos to lymphatic drainage to a grocery shopping list. So you can find that in the description below. I am not going to make this super complicated because I don't think that it needs to be. There's a fashion creator named Alison Bornstein. She's a personal stylist. I personally found her on TikTok, and she coined the term the 3-word method. And what this is a way to kind of encapsulate how you show up in the world through your wardrobe. The 3-word method is choosing 3 words that encapsulate your wardrobe. 1 is practical, 1 is aspirational, and 1 is emotional. I am currently using this method to develop my own personal style, so I'm gonna go show you how I do this. Okay, so here is my current closet. We have this section, all of this section is dresses, and then we have shorts, workout clothes, sports bras, lingerie, etc. over here. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be going through my closet and showing you how I apply the 3-word method, because I am currently in the process, like I said, of creating my own kind of personal style. In order to find the first word, the practical word, what you're going to want to do is go through your closet and pull out the pieces that you wear the most. Now, these pieces are not your favorite pieces. These are not the pieces that you wish that you would wear more often because you feel like they're more fun or express yourself better. These are the pieces that you actually reach for in your closet. So I'm gonna go through and do that for myself. I tend to wear a lot of dresses. I wear, I just like them. They're easy to throw on. They're not very hard to choose from. You just have to throw one thing on. So that's what I tend to wear the most. This top. And then for bottoms, I tend to wear these white linen shorts, these denim shorts, and then all of these around the house for lounging. And we'll start there. I'm not going to do workout clothes because all my workout clothes are kind of the same. I have pulled out the pieces that I wear the most. What I'm going to want to do is kind of assess and find the most common word that could encapsulate these clothes that I wear the most. Look at the colors that you wear, the textures, the cuts, how it's tailored, all of that. I have a lot of linen in my practical wardrobe. I wear obviously a lot of dresses, a lot of maxi flowy dresses. I have a lot of very kind of romantic touches to my wardrobes, whether it's a pleat or a lace detail or a ruche. So as I go through my clothes, I was playing with some of the words like natural, soft, romantic, feminine, and I think that the word that I'm going to decide on for my practical word is feminine. I think romantic might be my more emotional word. That's how I want to feel in my clothes, but we're going to be talking about that after we talk about the next word, which is aspirational. So let's say that for my first word, my practical word is feminine. The next word is going to be your aspirational word. Now, this is what you want your wardrobe to look like. So even if your pieces are, let's say, monochromatic or very simple or classic, maybe you want your ideal wardrobes a little bit more edgy or a little bit more vibrant. So what you are going to do, and what I have been doing, has been scrolling through Pinterest or your Instagram saves, anywhere where you kind of save inspiration for your wardrobe, and look through what is a common theme of what your inspiration for your wardrobe looks like. So if you look through mine, you can see that my wardrobe is very feminine, and a lot of the pieces that I have saved on my Pinterest and on my Instagram are kind of flowy and a little bit sexy and a little bit more kind of edgy. Not edgy in the sense of like emo, but edgy in the sense of not super soft, I guess. I also definitely have a more eclectic taste for my aspirations than I currently do in my actual wardrobe. There's a lot of deep V's, or a lot of high slits, there's a lot of off the shoulder. It's also kind of how you wear the clothes. So I think that after a little bit of thought, maybe my aspirational word is maybe like sexy, or not seductive, because the pins on my Pinterest are definitely not seductive, but they are definitely have this kind of like sexier element to them. So let's say that my practical word is feminine and my aspirational word is sexy. And lastly, we have the emotional word. So the emotional word is you choose how do you want to feel in your clothes. When you are picking an item out of your closet, how do you want to feel in that piece of clothing? For me, I really love feeling romantic in my clothing. I don't want to be too over the top. I don't want to be very subtle in my clothing. I don't enjoy being basic. And I just really love feeling romantic. Perhaps there is a better word that I can choose. Maybe eclectic could be one of my more emotional words. For some reason, at the top of my head, nothing better than romantic is coming to my mind. So for me, my 3 words are feminine, sexy, and romantic. All right, now let's talk about finding your season. So this is a very simple way of being able to quickly identify when you're shopping what pieces are going to look good on you and what pieces are not. Your seasons are meant to make you look more radiant instead of washed out. Like, we know some clothes just don't look good on our skin tone. There are consultants that can help you with this. You can find them on Google, you can find them on TikTok. There's a ton of them all over social media. I actually found what I think is my season on a TikTok filter of all things. So the way that you are going to want to find your season is by pulling your hair back, making sure it's very taut, only showing your face, so you're only seeing your eyebrows, your eyes, your lips, and your skin tone, and comparing the colors and seeing which season makes you look more radiant. You'll find that seasons that do not complement you will make you have more redness around your nose. They'll make you look a little bit more pale in your face. And then your actual season is going to make you look so radiant. It's going to bring out your eyes. It's going to bring out the pinkness in your cheeks. And it's going to make you look overall much more alive. You might think that it could be restrictive only being able to wear colors in your season, but personally for me, as someone who loves to feel good and look good in her clothes, I have found that it actually makes it so much easier for me to shop because I know that the pieces that I'm choosing are going to flatter me and only enhance how I look. Let's be real. You probably actually only wear like 20% of your wardrobe. The purpose of creating a capsule wardrobe is to have a minimal closet full of pieces that you actually wear and love wearing. In my research for this video, I came across multiple videos on how to create a capsule wardrobe that, to me, they all seemed like everyone had the same style, and it just seemed very beige and black and boring, quite honestly. So my goal for this video is to kind of encapsulate everything that we've talked about, finding your season, finding your 3 words, and pulling that into creating your capsule wardrobe so that it is unique to you and not the beige, boring, black, kind of corporate looking capsule wardrobes that we see as inspiration on Pinterest. So to start, think about your day-to-day life. What does your actual lifestyle look like? It is very important to be realistic about this so that you can have pieces in your wardrobe that actually suit your lifestyle and you don't feel like you don't have any clothes to wear, which I think every woman has come across that thought once or twice. So for example, a corporate working woman who is single and goes to the gym every day is going to have an entirely different capsule wardrobe than a stay-at-home mom who goes on dates with her husband every weekend. The important thing is just to be realistic. Do not fill your capsule wardrobe with party dresses if you only go out once or twice a month and realistically love staying at home, having a nice bubble bath, and cozying up in a cashmere set. Because a capsule wardrobe is meant to be compact, you want to ideally have pieces that are kind of dynamic and you can mix and match pieces in order to create different outfits. So I'm going to show you how I do this with my wardrobe. For context, I live in Miami. You always want to include the actual weather of the place that you live. I work from home, but I like wearing real clothes. I don't like wearing lounge sets. I work out every single day, and I frequently go on dates with my boyfriend where I like to dress up. So this is how I would create a capsule wardrobe from the pieces in my closet right now. A leather skirt, 2 lounge pants, 3 tank tops, 2 pairs of jeans, 6 day dresses, 5 date dresses, 2 sweaters, 5 workout sets, 1 pair of running shoes, 1 pair of gym shoes, 4 pairs of heels, and 1 pair of flip-flops. So that is only 25 clothing items and 8 pairs of shoes. And in my personal opinion, these items that I have chosen for my capsule wardrobe are not boring. They are indicative of my personal style based off of the 3-word method that I explained earlier in the video, my seasons, so these colors flatter me, and clothes that I actually will wear in my day-to-day life. I personally advocate for thinking very carefully before buying clothing items. We live in a world that promotes overconsumption and wearing a new outfit every single day. And if I can influence you in any sort of way, it's to invest in pieces that are timeless and unique to you, pieces that you love, so that you're not over-consuming, you're not stuck in the cycle of constantly trying to keep up with the Joneses, and you're wearing clothes that make you feel good and that you love. Personally, I have been on a shopping hiatus for the last 4 months. I think I've only bought 1 or 2 pieces of items, and those are just with the gift cards that I got for Christmas. And I have probably saved hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on shopping. I am exercising creativity with my outfits, and I'm finding new ways to piece pieces together. So like Alison Bornsey says, it's kind of like I'm shopping from my own closet. It's kind of fun. However, if you are kind of in the shopping mood and you want to shop from clothing stores that are not fast fashion, although I do think that there's a time and place for that, for like basics or just for like a quick item that you need. These are some of my favorite stores that sell unique and well-made clothing items that are really beautiful. There is Natum. So I showed you a cashmere set that I wear lounging around the house. Natum sells very affordable cashmere clothing, really cute sweaters, super comfy. The cashmere is super soft. Urban Kissed, it's kind of like a revolve for sustainable clothes. I haven't actually bought anything from this website before, but there's definitely some items that I have saved that I want to be purchasing soon. Jen's Pirate Booty, this is kind of very boho, very flowy dresses. Mocha Goods is lots of linen, flowy silhouettes. They are a very, very small independent brand that I found on Instagram. Coco Willow sells very unique silhouettes, and they're another independent brand. Really cute rompers that I think would be great for a vacation or even just kind of running errands. The Doll's House Fashion, they sell super high quality going out clothes. I think all of their clothes are made from either 100% silk or cotton. I bought my New Year's Eve dress from this brand in 2022 and I got so many compliments on it. There's Daiji Studio, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Think kind of Reformation, but a little bit more casual. If Only If sells very luxurious sleepwear. The Frankie Shop sells trendy and timeless pieces. I love a lot of the pieces on their website. If you guys have any questions about creating your own personal style or any of the topics that I talked about in this video, please comment them down below. I'm really enjoying creating this series for you guys. In our next video, we are talking about finances and up-leveling our finances so that we know how much we're spending, we know how much we're making. We're gonna briefly touch on investing and so much more. So I'm really excited for that video. I think that knowing where you stand financially is so important and is not talked about enough. So super excited for that video. All right, that is it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.